Welcome to my life as an NPC. In the last episode of College Bound, we were almost watching Willow and Aisha get rowdy in the bedroom. If only we got a choice to actually see that. Yeah, but no. So instead we're going to talk about, with Linda, about how to not drink too much alcohol. Yeah, he just went from a +10 to a 0 in good things that can happen in a day in just a moment's notice. Whatever. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, let's see. I'm lucky that I sobered up a bit on the way here. That makes otherwise difficult things like walking and talking a lot easier. She's not in the living room, which I kinda expected looking at the time. It's nearly 1 AM after all. Are we going to see her naked in bed now? Because she saw us naked in the bedroom earlier. And boom, we have our first evidence. You walk up to a wine bottle sitting on the table in the hallway. Empty. If I remember correctly, that girl in the gas station, Shanice, told me that the lady bought more than one bottle. That leaves 3 unaccounted for. They're probably with her. You head upstairs, as it is the only other place where you think Linda might be, unless she's gone to some rundown pub. That's a weird door. Fancy, but weird. Okay, here's a room. I won't make the same mistake again. You knock on Linda's bedroom door. Huh? It's me, Kurt. May I come in, please? Oh, yeah. Click, click, click. Sure, just give me a second. And come on in. Close. You enter Linda's room. Surprisingly, there are no dildos or bottles lying around. I don't remember seeing that. When did we ever get the chance to sneak into her bedroom and see dildos? I do not remember that. It's quite late. What brings you here, my young handsome man? I was just getting ready to go to sleep. I just got back home and I think you've been drinking again. And this after we agreed that you need to get it under control, or even give it up entirely. Linda got up from the bed. What makes you think I'm still drinking? I think it's all in your head. Okay, if you want answers, I'll give you answers. First, there's an almost empty bottle of gin downstairs. I doubt it just evaporated. Second, a girl in the gas station told me that someone bought you 4 bottles of booze earlier today. I'm not going back to that place ever again. Yeah, and lastly, you're not great at hiding the fact that you're tipsy. Kurt, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, I think I'm not able to deal with this problem on my own. I get it. It's very hard for an alcoholic to get rid of an addiction without help. Have you thought about attending a local AA meeting? Kurt, please. I don't really want everyone in this city to know that I have a drinking problem. You know, rumors spread fast. Whether they're true or not. What do you mean? Oh, come on. You aren't stupid. Someone might just tell a friend, wife, a colleague that I was there, and then everyone will know. You might be right, but is keeping a false appearance more important than getting rid of your crippling addiction? I think this author has an idea what they're talking about, but they're jumping directly at the big buzzwords. So I'm not too... no, this is not really working out for me. You're not making this any easier on me. She looks so miserable now. I need to help her. Linda, I can help you with this if you want. All for free. For free? What is your usual price? Oh, stop it. I think we can work this out together. Yes, I think you're right. I need moral support to overcome this problem. I've been quite lonely in the past few years, so I don't really remember what it's like for someone to have my back. I'm certain she is missing some other things as well. Awesome. I'm sure you won't regret this decision. You're too good for me, really. I think we should go to sleep now and discuss the details of our cooperation in the morning. What do you think? That's a great idea. At this late hour, my head is not quite up to handling serious things like that anyway. I'll make us a nice breakfast and we'll talk everything through. Sounds good. Now, I think we should head to bed. I'm exhausted. Okay, see you in the morning, sweetie. But before I go to bed, I prefer sleeping in nothing but my lingerie. And why are you stripping in front of me, though? Linda takes off her kimono and stands in front of you in just red, mesmerizing lingerie. Oh wow, Linda. I see that she has no problem with getting naked with me around. Is this a promotion of sorts? Oh boy, my dick is getting hard again. What? Are you abashed? Come here, let me make it even more embarrassing. Linda comes closer and hugs you, and you place your hands on her back while her large, supple breasts are pressing against your torso. She doesn't seem to notice that her current attire has aroused you. Thank you for helping me. I'm sure I'll make it through this with your help, and then... Oh man, what comes next? And then you'll never have to clean up after my parties ever again. I swear. Charming. Seriously though, I'll do anything I can to help. Thank you so much, honey. I genuinely appreciate it. You're a great friend, even though I don't always give you a good reason to be. Don't mention it. I just couldn't bear to watch you destroy your health and well-being and you just stand idly by. I'm so happy I have you, Kurt. Now, have a good night. Sleep well, Linda. And before I go... Yes, honey? Can you give me the rest of the bottles you bought? I'm guessing that you have hidden them somewhere in here. Oh, that. Sure. I wasn't planning on drinking them anyway. Sure you wasn't. I bet your boobs that's true. But better safe than sorry. Boobs, man. I have a one-track mind. I don't get the joke. Whatever. A bottle of Jack Daniels and some dry gin. Linda hands you the remaining bottles. Thanks. Have a good night. You leave Linda's room and head back to yours, immediately falling into bed. I'm so glad that Linda has finally come to understand that she needs help. I'm sure it probably would never have happened if I hadn't caught her red-handed. Anyway, I need my rest now. Let's see what the morning has in store for me. Is she gonna enter my room? Or are we just gonna... Several hours pass, and you slowly start to wake up. Okay, gotta wake up. Oh man. I'll open my eyes on 3. 1, 2. What the fuck is Mia doing in here? Mia? Hello? I gotta say I didn't expect to see you first thing in the morning. Come on, it's not that early. It's after 8 a.m. So, do you like the view? No, I do not. I've been waking up very horny lately. The last time I watched some Latina porn... Ow! Now a smoking hot Latina with nice curves is standing in front of me just as I'm waking up. Come on, just take your clothes off and let me pound your MILF ass till it's squirting everywhere. Mamacita. He's so gross. Sure, it's always nice to see you. And your huge fucking rack. Why are you in my room? Get out and let me get rest. I just don't understand one thing. What brings you here? And how did you get in? Oh, that's simple. The last time you were at my place, you left a debit card behind. I guess it must have fallen out of your pocket. Anyway, it has your name on it. Did I just create a stalker? So I decided to bring it back to you in person. Oh, I didn't even notice it was missing. Thank you so much. If I had some money in my account, it might be useful. Don't mention it. I talked with Linda downstairs, and she told me to just come up here because you must be up already. Well, she wasn't totally right. Now I understand. Hopefully you didn't wait that long for me to wake up. Just a couple of minutes. You have a nice room, by the way. Thank you. But it needs a woman's hand. A couple of flowers here and there. Maybe a new blanket. Yes, as you're getting ready to defend your unquestionable masterful interior decoration skill, you hear someone knock on your door and Linda promptly enters. Hey, it's just me. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to tell you that I urgently have to go to the bank. So I'll leave you two alone for some time, okay? Sure, Linda. Don't worry about anything. Lovely. Thanks. Kurt, once I'm back, we can talk about that thing we discussed yesterday. Gotcha. I'll be waiting. It won't take long. Okay, guys, just behave yourself and don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'm afraid that might be too much to ask for. I mean, seriously. Salatina milk with a watermelon-sized tits wrapped tightly in a low-cut top standing right in front of me in my own bedroom giving me the lost puppy doggy look. That is one hell of a sentence. So what were we talking about? Definitely not interior design. Oh, I don't remember. But as you're here, maybe you want to have some tea. Or maybe a D. No, thank you. I just drink coffee from a trusted source. I can smell something. Wait, is it? A snob. Fine, I get it. That is some good coffee, I must admit. But as we're here, can I ask you? If I can thrust my cock in and out of your tight pussy like 100,000 times and thrust, and then come on your perfect boobs, of course, not a problem. Why is this the only thing this character is thinking about? God damn, my horniness monster is out of control today. But then, what else is new? Not to mention that we just had sex with Summer. About my daughter, is she behaving in school a little bit better than before? To be honest, I haven't seen her, or even heard about her ever since our last talk. So I'll guess that means she is not causing any further trouble. Great, that's good to hear. My parenting methods are working after all. I never had a doubt about that. You seem to be rather gifted. With a huge pair of casabas that need some serious attention, and I'm here to serve. My room is a bit messy. Perhaps it would be better if we moved this to the living room. Let's go downstairs, okay? If that suits you better, we'll be alone there as well, so why not? Wait, she wants to be alone with me? Just the three of us? Where is this going? It's great to be me. You and Mia leave your room and head out to the rec room. Wow, you have such a beautiful house. What does Linda do for a living that she can afford to own a place like this? Maybe she could give me some career advice. She is mostly slacking off and getting drunk as far as I know. She once told me that she was working in investment banking as an assistant or something. I don't know exactly. She was very vague. Interesting. We all have our little secrets, I suppose. Getting back on topic, I'm glad that I was able to talk some sense into Lucia. It's not good for anyone to have to deal with a bully at school, especially when the bully is my daughter. I think that your method would be most persuasive with anyone, even a hardened criminal. Gosh, young people, dealing with them is a full-time job in itself, and I have to work hard at it. Otherwise, Lucia would eat me alive. I think it's a bit easier for you. Your looks alone probably can tame the worst chicas out there. They work on more than just the girls my age. Just ask Victoria, Miranda. Yes. And who knows? Maybe Mia. I'm building a rather impressive resume in that regard. Wow. Thanks very much for the compliment. I'm blushing. Yes, you're right. I meant it as a compliment. Yes, you know, not only girls your age appreciate a good-looking young man. And so we can add another to the list. I've actually had this happen to me. It was maybe 2 years ago, I think. I don't remember because that's the only time it ever happened. But I met this woman, on the train, and she was drunk, and she kept on complimenting me and wanting me to be her assistant and things like that. It was so weird. All I wanted was to get her to shut up so I can listen to my music. And her friend that was sitting next to her, yes, she was not alone, was just dying in her hands at that. I did everything I could to ignore that whole thing. Yes. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now, piss off, will ya? It was weird. And no. Just no. Is my point. Hey, people who enjoy having a lot of sex, go ahead. But that ain't me. I just enjoy the games. But did she really mean it? That last comment sounded a bit insincere. That's weird. Let's find out where this is going. What am I even thinking? Sorry for that. You and Mia sit down. That's okay, don't worry. Maybe it's normal for women in Guatemala to be interested in younger guys. Oh, you remember where I'm from? I'm impressed. Most of guys don't even remember my name. I have a good memory of things. With an enormous pair of double D's attached to them. God, I'm awful sometimes, but she's clearly interested. So you should try my luck and work my magic. Especially when such a beautiful lady as you tells them to me. Yeah, oh come on. Do you want me to start blushing? Just take the compliment, Mia. It comes from the heart. I told you what's on my mind. You should appreciate the honesty. He's so fucking gross. I certainly appreciate it. Well, there is some truth to the fact that women in my country go for younger guys. And here she goes again. She said one thing, but her body language and tone of voice says she's making fun of me. Weird, but too late to back out. But I realized that men tell us women such things only to achieve one particular goal. Also, please don't forget about my husband. He may be very far away, but I still wear his ring on my finger. Maybe I'm being paranoid with her making fun of me. I should try harder and maybe I'll have a bit of Latina loving even before Linda gets back. I'm so damn horny right now. There are no good non-sex options here. Non-sexy options. I like how she bites her lip though. Stairway to heaven. Oh no, we're going to heaven apparently. Which means not I'm dying, I'm dying from awesome sex apparently. I'm sure your husband appreciates dancing with you. What you've been teaching me. Are we really here to talk about my husband? Let me try to work my magic. Certainly not. You demand all my focus. Oh, is that so, Kurt? Maybe I should take a bit more of it then. What does she mean? Just let me throw some pickup lines at you and just cooperate, woman. Mia gets up from the couch, then gets closer to you, and sits on your lap. Hey Mia, what are you doing? Let's buck her off. Like an angry donkey. Holy fuck, I certainly didn't expect that. She caught me off guard. Is there something wrong, young man? I thought... all of those compliments, witty remarks, you glancing at my cleavage. Isn't that what you wanted? Fuck. I wasn't prepared for that. Now I know she was making fun of me earlier, but why? I thought there was nothing bad in a few flirtatious comments. When they come in a certain speed, at a certain rate, in one certain moment, they stack on top of each other and get more than just flirtatious comments. They become actions. I think she can sense that I'm freaking out, having a Latina MILF sitting on your lap, so you can almost feel her everything. It's too much, even for me. I'm getting a hard on. I hope she doesn't notice that. I mean, well, I'm very attracted to you, and I am super confident around older women, but me, boy oh boy, it's too much for me. I'm almost intimidating. I have something more to learn after all. Oh, why is it quiet now? I thought you were going to be more brave. Such a pity. And I get a hard on. Maybe, I repeat, maybe, it'll be enough to get her attention. You just surprised me. But I can feel that you like it, don't you? Something just below my left thigh, am I right? Okay, I will not toy with you anymore. Mia gets up from your lap. You see, it's not that easy to wrap every woman around your finger with a couple of sweet words, and it especially gets harder when that woman is married. In life, it's crucial to think with your big head instead of the small one. Treat this as a life lesson from an older, more experienced friend. If I came to your house to give you the card, you should know that's all I had in mind. Fuck, she was a shitload of steps ahead of me. This is embarrassing. For the first time ever, I feel embarrassed around a woman. What's going on? You don't have to say anything. I'm going to go now. Please take what I said to heart. It will come in useful later in life. But we're probably gonna get a cutscene where she's very happy about what happened. That she still got the moves or whatever. Mia heads downstairs, and you hear the front door close as she leaves. Oh crap! This is a three level apartment. What the hell? That's a big ass motherfucking house. What was that? Kirk, get your shit together. Don't let one simple move catch you off guard, man. Maybe I really shouldn't try to pick her up. I'm sure she realized what I had in mind with the first compliment and simply used that knowledge against me. Exactly. A few compliments become an action. So she came to my room, gave me the card, and didn't plan to fuck with me, by the way. It can't be. It always works like that in porn. Maybe it's not over. If I'm prepared for her dirty little tricks when next we meet, and I can manage to still impress her with my confidence, I don't know. Maybe I should let this one go for now. I'll figure something out. Are you talking with someone? Shit, I didn't hear her come in. You go downstairs to meet with Linda, trying to forget what just happened. How embarrassing. Hey, is Mia still here? I didn't see her shoes as I walked in. She left just a couple of minutes ago. We had a talk about her daughter. Nothing more than that. Oh, nothing more than that. What did you want to do with that lady then? Well, it's a difficult topic. I better not tell Linda about it. Like, have a coffee or something? I hope you didn't have anything dirty in mind. Sure. Kurt, it's pretty much safe to say that I know what's going on in a young adult's head most of the time. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. I promise to make us a nice breakfast, and then we can talk about my little problem. What are you talking about? I was just about to ask you about that breakfast. I'm getting hungry. Straight to the point, I see. Okay, let's go then. You and Linda go into the kitchen. Linda gets right to work and clearly wants to impress you with her cooking skills. And you have one of those awesome ovens. I certainly know my way around the kitchen, but watching Linda, she's gifted. By pressing a button. If they at least put a bowl of fruit or vegetables or something like that, I could get immersed in this. But this is an empty kitchen and she's only pressing the 30-second button on the microwave. Tell me, what do you want to eat this morning? A simple healthy breakfast sandwich or maybe a cheeseburger? Damn, it sounds like she's leaning towards a sandwich, but I'd rather have something more filling right now. It's early, but I've already worked quite an appetite. Well, let's... Cheeseburger, shame. Healthy sandwich. I'll have a sandwich, please. I don't want to give you an example of me making unhealthy life choices. Fair choice. A healthy lifestyle is not always the easiest, but we should act like grown-ups and strive to make good decisions. Choosing lettuce over French fries gets easy with over time. It's a matter of developing better habits. Yes, but lettuce can never replace French fries. I mean, sweet potato, something. Maybe not fries because it's still boiling oil, but something with sweet potatoes might be better. Who knows? But not lettuce. I hope you're right about that. Carrot sticks. That is awesome. That's actually a good breakfast. I should make that. I always hate breakfast because it's so disgusting and boring, but carrot sticks with a bunch of dips. Yeah, that would be awesome. I hope you're right about that. But for me, first, let's just solve one problem. The booth one. Yeah, if she suddenly stopped eating fast food from time to time, she might lose some weight and maybe a bra cup size. Let's definitely stay with just cutting out alcohol for now. I'm not sure how to describe her clothes. Especially not the things she has underneath. It's like... It's way too sexy to be simple lingerie. And that is some thick ass bread. A couple of minutes pass and Linda gives you a breakfast, gives you your breakfast and a cup of coffee. Thanks, it looks delicious. But what about you? You have just a coffee? Maybe a cigarette would complete the package. Coffee and cigarettes? No. That's okay. I ate something while I was out. They have so many tasty sandwiches to choose from in that cafe around that corner. Yeah, right. On your way to the bank, I'll have to visit that cafe if it's so good. I strongly recommend it. As for the bank, I wasn't really on the way to the bank. But let's please keep that just between us. Oh, you tried to hide something from me. Again. Just don't tell me that you were out drinking with your friends. So where were you then? You know I can keep a secret. I was getting vaccinated and I didn't want Mia to know that I'm so late with that. I should have gotten vaxxed as soon as it was available, but I was a bit reluctant. Okay, so they have COVID in this game too. Maybe don't fuck everything in your sight then. No wonder America's so far behind. Phew, and I was worried that she was already back to drinking. On the other hand, she's right about that. Getting vaccinated as soon as possible is the best choice. We gotta stop this dumb disease from spreading. I'm just glad that you finally decided to get vaccinated. Me too. If only my arm wasn't killing me, I'd be in heaven. Knowing I'm on my way to immunity has lifted a heavy burden off my shoulders. Don't worry, you'll feel better in a day or so. Well, back to the topic at hand, okay? Right. We keep talking about some nonsense when there's theories matter to discuss. I want you to know that I'm serious about stopping drinking. I know how much it harms me and everyone around me, including you, Kurt. Mm-hmm. We should take a practical approach if you don't want to get to the local AA meeting. Definitely not. What do you mean by practical approach? It's why don't we go to the dining room first? Both of you take your breakfast and head into the next room. What was oh yeah, the practical approach is really simple. First, don't buy any booze or drink it when it's offered. I know, probably harder than it sounds, but it's a good start. Second, just tell me when you're feeling the biggest urge to drink and we'll come up with something to take your mind off of it. I like the idea of yours. That makes sense. My biggest urge, let me think. Okay, I think I know what you mean. When it gets so quiet around here in the evening and I don't have much to do, I tend to drink out of boredom. Is that what you mean? Yes. And if the place is so big, then move to a smaller place. Then you could live an even more luxurious life. Damn, people don't have anything behind their skull sometimes. Exactly. We should do something in this evening till we get past that. Maybe some board games. I'm sure we'll figure something out. She said that rather suggestively. Whew. Oh man, maybe this will be when I'll finally get to cop a feel of her goddess-like boobs, which I'm really trying not to stare at all the damn time. Kurt? I can see by the look in your eyes what you are probably thinking about right now. Is it that obvious? Well, I can see how you're staring at my cleavage. I think that makes it pretty obvious. As I said, it's not hard to guess what's going on in a young man's life. But we probably shouldn't let it escalate any further. That would be highly inappropriate. You know, I'm pretty old. You know, maybe if you'd help me to get completely clean. Holy shit, she wants me to wash her? Clean of the booze, dumbass. I'm just kidding. Jeez, and I thought I'd score some additional points by helping her. I guess that only works in some adult cartoon shows on Webflix. I don't really know what you're thinking, but I'll do anything you want to help you to overcome your addiction. Okay. Don't worry about it. I might have freaked out a bit, but catching a glimpse from time to time is not a serious crime. And I'm not guilt-free in that regard either. But what the hell is she getting at? I have no freaking clue. Would you care to enlighten me with just exactly what you're talking about? Oh, gosh. It's going to be a bit awkward, but I need to get something off my chest. Whereas I'd like to put something on your chest. Hur fan? Yuck. I don't know how to make that sound. You were recently in your room late one evening and I came in to ask a favor. Though now I don't even remember what it was. And there you were, laying there completely naked, and I didn't expect that you'd be asleep that early. But I certainly didn't expect to see that rigid, throbbing member. This is not how people talk to each other. Just so you know. You've seen it? Oh man, now I'm the one who's embarrassed. You shouldn't be. I think it's fair to say that we're both quite well endowed. In our own ways. Me above the waist and you below it. Yeah, I bet I feel pretty really fucking nice inside of you, if only you didn't consider it too inappropriate. Okay. I'm happy that you've finally gotten that off of your chest. Now we're even when it comes to walking in on each other under compromising circumstances. Right. So what were we talking about? Oh, Booth. She's so skilled in changing uncomfortable topics. Yep, exactly. I think we have it covered so far. Stay clean of any sight of booze until evening, then we'll figure out what comes next. You can count on me. I will run some errands in the city, so I'll keep myself busy for the majority of the day. Thank you once again for surrendering your valuable time to help me out. Don't mention it. I'm just trying to be a model citizen. About that, there's a police officer waiting outside. A blonde lady in her 40s was asking for you. I hope you didn't do anything stupid. What? I didn't want to worry you earlier. She said it was urgent. And you've been waiting until now to let me know? Damn it. Then they have to tell me about that kind of shit. Damn. I have to go out and see what this is all about. Sorry, you're right. I probably should have told you earlier. Alright, now I'm wondering if I'll even be spending the evening with you, or perhaps somewhere less pleasant, like jail. I hope you liked the breakfast I made for you. It was great, Linda. Just awesome. I guess every condemned man needs a last meal. Oh, don't be silly. I'm sure it's nothing. You leave the kitchen and head outside. Fuck. I hope it's not something related to what Amber did earlier. I might be accused of being complicit. You arrive out in front of your house and... To your surprise, Victoria's there with her patrol car. Why are you surprised? That's the only cop we know around here. Good. And this is where I will be ending this episode. So apparently, nothing happens with Mia, nothing happens with Linda. Will something happen with Victoria? I don't know. We'll see about that. But one thing is for certain, she is wearing her off-duty clothes, but she brought her duty car. Not sure what that means. But we will find out in the next episode of College Bound. And remember, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.